People ask me what the biggest problem Subarus have from the service side, and this is my honest opinion. Biggest thing is maintenance, doing it on time. A lot of new owners of these newer Subarus are in the same mindset of their early 2000s car. They could push the limit, go a few thousand miles over on oil changes. Things are a little bit more simple. These newer cars have a lot more going on, a lot more sensors, a lot more things to meet the new emission standards. Let me give you an example for a known Subaru problem that's actually a manufacturer thing. It's not on the owner. Thermal control valves. This was a manufacturer thing with the part. They came out with what's called a warranty extension. This means up to 150,000 miles, this part is covered. Completely. Diagnosis, repair, everything part, all covered. That's an example of a Subaru known issue. You can do a quick search on, you're going to find it. Let me give you an example of neglect. Let's say someone comes in, they got check engine light diagnosis equipment with me. Their first time here, no service history. Look up the windshield, there's no oil change sticker. I asked the customer, hey, have you changed the oil? They don't know the last time they did. Every 6,000 miles, oil change, rotate tires, full inspection with top off fluids, air pressure, all that good stuff. First big service on the main service side where I actually work, it's gonna be the 30,000 mile service. Got your oil change, chef brakes, normal. Past that, you got brake fluid flush, four-wheel alignment. Past that, you're gonna have your 45,000 mile service. It's kind of a similar list, but differential fluid for the first time. $230 service. Let's say you don't service that differential and that thing, goes out. Due to neglect, that's a multi-$1,000 replacement that can easily be prevented by just doing differential fluid. Once you get past the 45,000 mile mark, you'll hit this 60,000. Brake fluid again, because it's every 30,000 miles, and you use spark plugs for the first time. So every 60,000, so 60, 120, 180, and so on, we'll do your spark plugs. Past that, you'll have the transmission fluid at 100,000 miles or 10 years. The CVTs is a continuous variable transmission. These old school automatics were a traditional, 4 or 5 speed automatic, and you actually feel the shifts. The CVTs are designed to give you the best gear ratio for the best gas mileage as well as power delivery. They do drive a little different, but there's lots of pros to having that type of transmission, like gas mileage and how it performs even off-road. These newer Subarus are killer off-road out the box. No modification needed. The service record with us gives me so many answers before even writing up the car. I look them up, see no history on even an oil change. This car comes in, check engine light, running rough. Before even getting the customer checked in, I already know it's not going to be great news. It's a big fundamental mind shift that people are still trying to get their heads around, especially with my older school customers like my dad, for example. He used to be able to leave cars, not even touch them for years or drive them well past what a normal oil change interval is. Nowadays, you do it with a newer Subaru, pushing the limits of what's not recommended by the dealer. You are going to see neglect issues, check engine lights, rough running. Rotating tires is a real thing. People think you don't need to rotate tires. They rotate down the road. Well, I've heard it plenty of times. You got to put them front to rear. These cars wear faster up front and are going to do it. I've had people come in 15,000 miles in ownership, never rotated tires, and they got to replace all 4 tires at 15,000 miles. With the Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive system, it needs even tread front to rear. If you get to a 30-second gap from front to rear, you're now in the danger zone, or you can cause damage to your differential, center differential. It can get very expensive. And this is something that you can easily prevent by just rotating your tires on time. Very, very common scenario I run into on a day-to-day basis, especially in the Portland metro area. Stop and go traffic. When the car is idling and not getting long distance driving, you're gonna build a lot more carbon. You're going to go through more fuel, and that's gonna be normal. I do have some drivers that are only freeway drivers long distance, and they're gonna see a completely different ownership. So every car that comes through here, we're gonna tailor how to maintain your vehicle based off what you're doing. Subaru Boxer motor, been around for decades. Biggest controversies of Subaru Boxer motors is the head gasket issue. It's something that can come up, nothing to be scared of though, because it's something that wears, just like your tires, your belts, everything wears down. It's just a cost that comes with time with cars aging. BMWs, I love BMWs, but they all have valve cover issues and carbon issues as well. Toyota, Honda, you can keep going. They all have their own things. The expensive, the big repairs, they don't come out of nowhere. They're typically something that started small, was neglected, ignored, and then it comes up as big. A lot of times, these bigger repairs could have been caught a little bit earlier on a smaller scale and could have been treated as a maintenance versus a repair.